Okay, so I've got this mix back up here again. We've got the lead guitar and this R guitar, rhythm guitar right there. We got this other track here, which is our guitar effects. And we got our drums. I added some drums here, which are right here and here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I want to check on the IOs. So I'm going to go over here and check on the IOs here and make sure my groups are set up properly. Okay, now this is the bus assignments we have for the session here, as you can see. I've got a bus already set up, which is bus 3-4, with some of my guitar effects. Now, I'm going to go ahead and label it and call it GTR. And this is a delay. I'll press enter, and see the name appears right there. And now it'll appear in our session. You can see right here, where it's guitar effects right here, in this track, it says 1314. Now I'll press OK. And now it says guitar delay. See that? Now go back to top. We have an extra long delay here, as you can see. And that delay appears here. So we know that we're sending this signal from this first track, from the lead guitar, to our rhythm guitar effect track, also at the same time, as you can see. Now, we want to create some more auxiliaries. I got a set of drums right here, which I just added in to go along a certain effect here. We'll flip over to our edit window, and they're right here. We'll open that up some and bring them right here in the view, and we can see them. And we can start play from here, we'll say. Now what I want to do here is I want to probably make something a little more tighter with the snares and get a slight effect so it's not too heavy, but a little more lighter in the background, so I don't have too much of a heavy mix coming out of the system. So I'm going to go back to our mix window here. And see, I got them here. These are the 3 drums right here. I want to make them into a group first. So go here. I'm going to go to group. I become this group. See, it's the group here. I want to call the group. So I'm going to call this my drum mix group. So DRM and then MIX. And I'll put here, press OK, and we're good to go. So we're good for the drum mix group. Now, I want to make an auxiliary track. The track right here, and it's going to be just one auxiliary track for now. We'll go stereo, and we'll turn this track into an auxiliary input track. Chorus, samples, and we'll call create. Now, since I've already highlighted the 3 drums there, it'll make the track right next to it on the hi-hat. Watch this. There we go. And we've got that next track there. See that? Right there. The auxiliary track right here. Now I want to create a bus for it, but what I want to do is always go back to my IOs. This lesson is about the IO setup. So it's important you know what to do with your IO setup. Now I got the IO, so I'm going to try here with 1 and 2. This is going to be my drum mix. And I've already made that 1 and 2, the bus outs. And so here the input for this track will be the drum mix, as you can see right there. So it's important to label everything. So you know when you see your mix back, it's saying, well, look, I know that I've got a reverb somewhere or a delay somewhere else, or where's it coming from? Where's that noise at? You got to find out where it's at in the mix. You're going to spend all day long doing that. So what you really want to do is you want to sit down and say, okay, look, label every I/O setup that you're using for your bus out or your input so you can see it in front of you right here on your Pro Tools system. It's really cool. So next, I want to make a send. So here we're going to make a send here. And this is the drum mix. Now remember, this is just a single track here, as you can see. But this is stereo, right? So I can go here and send it out stereo-wise to that track, right? And there it is. I can do one here too. Make another send right here. This one's for the snare drum. Here. And here again, I can do it here. Now I just need to put an effect on this track. In this case, I think all we're really going to use right now is a little bit of compression. right here. I think I'll use this bond factor. Should be pretty good for me. Yeah, this will be good enough. I just want to get a little bit of squashing on this thing. A little pump to it so I can see how it sounds. There. That's good. And now you see we've got a separate auxiliary track right here. And now I want to name this track also at the same time. This is my drum mix track. We'll press OK. And now we want to feed this drum sound there. So I'm going to press, let's see, it's a group. See that? I'm going to take this group here. And I'm going to saw this whole group. Get an idea what we can do with it. So go back up here, get a little sound going into there. That's the hi-hat. Now this is going to be a snare. Now there's kick drum too. A little more pounding to it. That can bring the overall track sound somewhat. And scroll back here in the view. And this gives me that one track there, gives me all my pump. So I can go back to here. So see, we've created this auxiliary track, which is now a compression track of the overall drum mix. So I made it a little more tighter for myself. Now what I can also do is add some more auxiliaries. Maybe add a reverb to it if I want to, or an effect on top of the drums. We'll do that next.